Hi everybody, welcome back. Tonight I've got my collection of Morris Minis and Austin minivans to show you. I've probably got about 7 or 8 on the cards, and these are a few loose ones. So first up tonight we've got this really cool Mini Cooper. Now this is a first edition. I bought this off a guy off the internet about a year and a half ago. And this is the model that actually has the little switch on it, and when you flick the switch underneath, the actual body lifts off of the chassis and exposes the interior and a roll cage and everything else, and I'll probably show you that at the end of the video. So this is the first one tonight. Beautiful yellow Mini with the black and white checkered roof detail. Really cool wheels on it, really nice little model. Great interior detail on this. There's that little slot at the back. That's actually the piece that actually comes out when the body comes off the chassis. So that's the first one tonight. A very nice little yellow Mini. My friend Grant actually had exactly this coloured Mini many years ago. Same colour, yellow with the black and white checkered roof. So pretty excited about this little model. It's quite nice indeed. And next up we've got a 2006 Mini. This is on the card. This is actually one of the old blue cards, Morris Cooper, Mini Cooper. There it is, and I'm going to be breaking that off the card right now, so we can get a closer look at it. So that one's come off the card, and we'll replace the yellow Mini Cooper with this Mini Cooper. So another, same casting, different colour scheme, beautiful sort of magenta red, very cool deco on it. It's got really neat tampos, nice wheels, 5-spoke wheels or 5-star wheels, and that is another really nice looking Mini. And this is also another one where you actually can flick the switch and you can actually take the Mini off, the body off of the chassis. So that's from that's a 2006 Hot Wheels, and the next one that was actually number 165 for that year. And the next one up, I've got a 2007 Mini, and this is part of their pop-offs series, and I presume that's obviously because you can pop the body off, and that's that one right there. And this is a really cool looking Mini, and there's the pop-offs logo, and again it's an older card, as you can see, and we'll just pop that right off now. We'll just pop that one out of the packet. So that's a 2006 Mini Hot Wheels release, and this is from the 2007 year as well. And there's that little switch right there, that little switch there. That's the one that you flick, and you can take the body off. And that's a really nice looking little white Mini, that one. That is very cool indeed. Similar wheels to the first one, and number 07 on it, obviously because it's from 2007. So that's pretty cool. And beautiful white, nice blue stripes on it. Got some nice detail on the top. Got some nice blue stripes with the 07 on the top. It's got the Hot Wheels logo under the back window there. No headlight or tail light detail to speak of, but I'm not too worried about that because I really love these Minis. When I was an apprentice motor mechanic, I used to work on a lot of these, so quite fond of the Mini. So next up we go into a slightly later one, and I believe these are from 2012, I think. Somebody might want to correct me if they know. I don't recall. I bought these a long time ago, I do know that. And both of these are coming off the card, so they're the same year, just two different colour variants, and that's it right there. And that's from the Hot Wheels Workshop series. So let's break this one off the card for you guys. And these are really nice. These have got the nice Union Jack detail on the top. Now the main difference with this casting compared to the first three that I've shown you is these have gone back to a smaller wheel. So this is more in line with the actual car. Because a lot of people don't know that Minis actually came out with 10-inch wheels. So the real cars had very, very small wheels. And this is a more accurate representation of the wheel size for the Morris Mini. And as you can see, beautiful red, fantastic Union Jack on the top, and you've got some nice chrome accents on the rims, number 77. It's looking pretty smart. And the next one up is from the same year, Hot Wheels Workshop. I'm just breaking this one off the card, and this is the alternate colour for that year. I'm not sure what order they came out in, whether the red one was first or the green one was first, but nonetheless we'll just have them both, and that's the green one, and that's really neat. Exactly the same casting as the last red one I showed you, except obviously British Racing green, Union Jack on the top the same, everything's the same, wheels are the same, the deco and the tampos are the same, even the colours of those are identical. So the only difference on this car compared to the last one obviously is the body colour. So that is very, very cool indeed. So next up we're going to go to a sort of a themed car, which is out of the Beatles set. I'm not a big Beatles fan, but obviously I saw this one on the pegs with the other Beatles cars, and I thought, well, it's a Mini, I'll add it to the collection, and I snaffled it, and there it is. So that is the Beatles Mini. It's got some Beatles artwork on there, sort of psychedelic Beatles stuff going. It's got the orange scoop on the bonnet, got some beautiful gold wheels, nice red colour, really nice smart car with the sort of gold underneath too, as you can see. So that's quite a nice Mini indeed. Now the next two Minis are actually from 2018. These are actually the Magnus Walker cars, and the first Magnus Walker one to come out was this dark blue, and that is pretty neat. That's quite a nice colour. It's got some nice silver grille detail, got some beautiful magenta accents on the wheels, and it's got the Magnus Walker decos on it, and that is pretty cool. And we will now go into the next Magnus Walker car, which is the colour variant, and that is the red one. So that's exactly the same car, exactly the same casting obviously as all the others, but 2018 Magnus Walker Morris Mini Cooper. That is very, very cool indeed. And now we're going to get into a few Austin vans. So Austin and Morris in the UK combined to form a new company. So the Austin cars and the Morris cars were made in Morris garages, which is also where the MG label comes from, the famous MG label. That stands for Morris Garages. So what I'll do before I get into the vans is I will put on my Matchbox car. So all of those have been Hot Wheels, and this is a Matchbox Morris Mini. Now the main difference between the Matchbox car and the Hot Wheels car is the proportions on the Matchbox are probably more accurate to the car. It's a little bit narrower and it sits a little bit taller. What I'll do is I'll just put that Magnus Walker car back on side by side, and you can actually get a good idea of the actual castings. So there they are side by side, and as you can see, the Hot Wheels is a lot wider and fractionally shorter, a lot more stubby, looks a little bit more like it's a bit more of a hot rod type of racing Mini, whereas the Matchbox car is a more accurate representation of the actual proportions of the Mini. But having said that, I still love the Hot Wheels versions because they look really cool. So that's the two side by side, Matchbox and Hot Wheels, and now we're going to go into some vans. So not quite sure on the years of these. As I say, one's from the Hot Wheels showroom, Hot Wheels City showroom, and the other one is from the Hot Wheels City Works selection. So we might first of all go with the Hot Wheels City because I think that's about 2015. So we'll do that first. And there it is on the card, just for your information. Here's the card art, pretty cool card art. There it is, Hot Wheels City. 67 Austin Mini van. Right, let's break it out of the card. We'll just take those two off. Number one, number two, and we'll get into the Mini van. Now this is pretty neat. It's got some pretty wacky colours on it. It's got sort of different sort of coloured wheels, yellow plastic front bumper, and all sorts of Union Jack kind of flag details all over it. Nice sort of crimson candy apple red. It's pretty cool, and as you can see, it's got some red bits, blue bits on the wheels. It's got some all manner of stuff. It's quite a, looks like a bit of street art. That's the first Austin Mini van. Second one up, exactly the same casting. This is from the Hot Wheels City Works series. I think possibly from last year, 2017. Again, if you guys know exactly when these were released, I'd be more than happy for you to pop that in the comments. That'll be great. And this is the next one of my vans, and there you have it. And that's more of a plain sort of car, nice red colour with the chrome bumpers, nice white roof. It's got the Campbell's garage on the side, and again just a really nice looking car. Twin exhausts out the back on both those vans actually, so they're a little bit sort of hotted up, I suppose you could say. They're pretty cool. And the very last one I have tonight is actually from the Matchbox Best of Matchbox series, and these actually come in a very cool Matchbox, and I'm just going to zoom out for you guys so you can actually see that they actually come in that full Matchbox display. So this is like a Matchbox premium model, and I'm going to break that out of the packet for you right now. So we'll just zoom back in on that Mini and get everything all set up and get ready for this one. So I only picked these up, I bought the Austin Mini van in this Matchbox, and also a Dodge A100 pickup. They had them both there, and they were on a discount price. And as you can see again, the proportions of the Matchbox car are different to the Hot Wheels car. Again, narrower, slightly longer, not quite as slammed down. Probably a more accurate presentation of that particular car. And that is very cool, and I will just pop the Matchbox on there right beside it. Check that out. That is a really cool Matchbox. When I was growing up as a lad in England, every Matchbox car actually came with a Matchbox, but obviously they just come on a plastic card these days. But that is a very, very nice looking Austin Mini van. That is absolutely gorgeous. So what I'm going to do now is, while that one's spinning round, I'll put him back in the center. I'm going to organise all my minis in my little display here, and I'm going to put the whole lot in there so you guys can check them all out. Just go there while that's working away. Put some vans over that side. And obviously there's a lot of Austin Minis and Mini Coopers, Morris Minis. There's an awful lot of these in different colours, different deco, and I've got a few, but I've certainly got a lot more to collect. There is, I shudder to think how many minis there must actually be in the Hot Wheels stable, but I'm picking there's probably a vast number. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to back off a little bit. I'm going to zoom out and you guys can check out all of my minis. That is my complete mini collection. And I hope you liked it, guys. I really enjoyed bringing it to you. I've had a lot of these tucked away in my toy box for many years, and I've broken them off the cards for you guys tonight. I really appreciate you watching, guys. Please like and subscribe my videos so you can be kept up to date when I post anything new. If you would like to post some comments, that'd be great. Love to hear from you. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Wherever you are out there in YouTube land, have a great week. It's the weekend here in New Zealand now. It's Friday night. So I'm going to be mucking around with some more Matchbox and Hot Wheels cars over the weekend, I guess. And I did score some new Maisto haulers as well. Got 3 of those. So I'll be posting a video on that very soon. And what I will do, as I promised, I will flick the switch on the Mini, and we will take off the body. There's the switch. There's the body. And there's the Mini. And that is how those guys come apart. Just check that out. We'll zoom in on that for you. And there you have it. That is how that Mini Cooper works. Isn't that cool? That is very cool. What a fantastic little car. So, once again, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great night, and we'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.